Fast Homely House. I'm Kate, and today I want to show you about a project that I'm working on. Now, you've seen a tiny glimpse of this already if you saw the video where my friend Chris English came to stay, and he put his amazing bear paw quilt up behind us here, and the one that he's entering into the Festival of Quilts, which was a collaboration quilt where lots of people made different bear paws. Well, after he'd gone, I was utterly inspired to make some bear paws, and I showed you these at the end of that video, and I made 25 of these using two colours, and they're really quite small, and when they go together they make a 4-paw block. I made 25 of them. They were fiddly, they really were, and so in order to make any sort of sizable quilt with these, I mean, what size are these finished? Let's have a look. These are, right, we're round, Kate would help. These are 7.5 inches, which means they'll finish at 7. And so 7 inches with 25 of them. It's not going to make a very big quilt. So to that end, I thought that sashing would take it a bit further and also would border these finished blocks and just make them stand out a little bit more. So I got in touch with my friend Nick at Cotton Patch, and I ordered this green fabric. Why not? This is Kona, it's called Sour Apple, this colourway. And what I'm planning to do this morning is sew a sashing strip on the side of each one. Now, they're all very different colours, but this green will unify them all. When I was ordering this fabric, I was looking at the pink and the green, and I could not decide. So in the end, I almost flipped a coin, and I went with the green sashing. So that's what I'm doing this morning. I'm stitching these sashing. I've cut it to 2.5 inches, so you could use a jelly roll. I cut 2.5 because 1 or 2 of these blocks are a little bit smaller than the others, and I thought that I might be able to kind of squeeze them in. So the sashing at the end might not look very regular. It might, but I'm just warning you now, it might not. So I'm going to sash each side of each of these blocks and then run the strip along the long ways. See how we get on with that, eh? I love chain piecing. We end up with this amazing bunting all strung together. Okay, I'll cut these apart and press them now. I saw this thing on someone's video, I can't remember who, and it's a little cutty apart thing when you've done chain piecing. And so if it was you, can you say hi in the comments? But what I loved about it was it uses up old rotary cutter blades inside. And so let's get to the end of this and I'll show you how it works. So ever so clever. Just snips them apart, and the blade is far enough down inside this little shape that it can't cut you. Well, I guess it could, but you'd have to try very hard. Okay, so I'm going to press these open now and pop them up on the board and get some sort of order. I just got this off Amazon. I don't know what it's even called. It's good though, isn't it? Okay, let's put these with one sashing on the board and we can get a nice arrangement of colours. think I'll just put them up to start with and then move them around when I've got a few there. It's going to be the green there. Let's get rid of a few pins. It's quite a lot of pins. But that's what's so great about the design board, is it just the shapes just cling to the furry stuff, and then when I've got an arrangement I like, I'll pop a pin in each one. I need 5 across. And 5 down. I have an extra one because I know that one of these is really quite small. So when I find that one, that's it. I can replace it with this one came out really tiny. And this gives us an idea about how big it will be, because there'll be a strip of sashing at the end there. Let's pop that one in. And oops-a-daisy. There you are, something like that. So that's kind of like the size it will be. I'll just tip you down slightly with the sashing in between. Still not very big, but I think the green anchors it all together beautifully. So now I'm going to, I'm going to decide whether I like that or not. It's all right, isn't it? There's nothing to shouts at me there. So I'll have a double check that I like that one, and then I'll start piecing them together. I think it's okay. I don't like that one very much. So I think I might put that one on the edge a bit more. And here's John. And I'll let John come in and tell you what he's doing.
Hello, hello.
There's John. John's just been down to look at his bees.
Hello.
So you go through there and unsuit. Whoops-a-daisy. That's okay. It's all happening here. So what have I done? I've moved that one